Hey everybody, I'm John. Welcome to another edition of Zoneone Beer Club. And today we're going to be bringing one that just hit our area locally probably about a month and a half ago, and I'm really pretty excited about it. I just so happened to stumble across this in an area in Louisville, Kentucky. Without further ado, let's bring it on. Colt 45 High Gravity Malt Liquor, 8.5% ABV. So like I said, this just hit our area not too long ago. Never seen it before then. Yeah, look at it. Works every time. I believe it will. I've had this once when it first came out, and I saved this can. I've not really had much of a chance to jump on the old YTDC for a little bit, but I'm getting ready to now. I'm bringing you this. So let's pour it right down the middle here. I'm sure it's going to be just as great as it was the last time I had it. Pretty aggressive pour. Big head. We'll let that die down here just a minute, but had a pretty good weekend. It was Swan's Day in Louisville. Went down to the Holy Grail, which is the godfather in Louisville of all things craft beer, and had Cantillons. Me and another friend of mine got up about 2 o'clock in the morning, left my house about 2:30. Got down there about 3 o'clock in the morning, sit in line till late to drink beer. Cantillons. It was well worth it. But anyways, back to this beer. Ain't a whole lot of people's going to drink Cantillons and followed up with a malt liquor review. But I can. That's why I'm John. But, you know, you look at it, looks like your typical adjunct high gravity malt liquor. Big head staying around pretty good. Big thick foam, a lot of carbonations, a lot of bubbles on it. And you know, I mean, it seems like to me over the last 6 months, 8 months, that and even almost a year now, that malt liquors have really made kind of a comeback in this area. Where used to we could get Schlitz malt liquor, Blue Bull, we can still get Colt 45. But now you're seeing St. Ides, starting to see like Colt 45 high gravity now, Old E high gravity, Old E itself, which we couldn't get back years ago, Still Reserve high gravity, Hurricane high gravity. Starting to see a lot more of those. You start to see a lot of the Four Loko Golds around numerous places. I don't really consider that much of a malt liquor, but more of a malt beverage. But and I said it a few reviews back, you know, I think malt liquor is definitely making a comeback. Some people may agree, some people may not, but you know, I think the distro right now is malt liquor too. I know the Louisville area is really grown over the last 6, 8, 12 months. I'm glad to see that. I'd like to see the Blue Bull come back. I hope it does. I can remember back years ago, if we could get it. That's probably been 20 plus years ago since I've last seen it around here. But hey, let's get off that and talk about this. You definitely smell the adjuncts in it. It's a sweet smelling malt liquor. You know, you get your graininess and you think like you're going to get in every one of these. But you know, let's swirl around. Let's give it a big taste. These are ones that you definitely want to drink cold. You don't want to have these hot. You get the corn, you get the adjuncts in it. But one thing that I really like about this over a lot of the other ones is you don't get that unbearable sweet taste that you get in a lot of your high gravity malt liquors. I think this has got a bold taste. The alcohol's really well hidden in this. I prefer this myself over a lot of the other high gravity malt liquors. Just because it doesn't have the corn taste, it doesn't have that overpower sweetness that I think a lot of the Old E and your Hurricane have within this category. But oh well, it's a pleasurable beer. I don't think it's one that you're going to be able to just sit and session a lot of these. I don't think I could. It's definitely one that you just want to sit back and savor, because this might be one that's here today and gone tomorrow in this area. That happens to a lot of beers, not only in beers this type as in craft beers. So, but you know, I mean, I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed Colt 45, but the high gravity, I really prefer. It's a well balanced, well made malt liquor. I'm really pleased that it's made it to our area, and for a price point, I think it was like $1.99, something like that. Which is, you know, you taking 24-ounce beer for $1.99, especially in this. I mean, that's pretty comparable price. I mean, I would do it, and I have done it. I've done it more than once. But, you know, it's one of those beers that when, you know, if you find it, you want to bring it to your adjunct buddy friends that like to sit around on a Sunday afternoon, watch NASCAR, and drink cheap beer. But, you know, I mean, overall, seriously, this is a pretty good malt liquor. I mean, I don't think you're going to go wrong with it. If you can find it, drink it, buy it. I'd like to really find the double malt. I've never seen the double malt in this area, and I hope it makes it. I think it's the same ABV as regular Colt 45, but I'd say they probably doubled the malts in it. Then I can remember back in, God, what was it, 2011, when Colt 45 came out with the Snoop Dogg version of the Blast, that fruity flavored 12% Colt 45, which I guess is considered like what now today is Four Loko. But I used to be able to see the Colt 45 Blast. I've never tried it. Maybe I'll look for it and do a review on it. But I've got so many beers in my refrigerator right now that I need to catch up on. But I definitely want to try this. I just like sitting here shooting crap and trying different beers and telling you whether I like them or not. But hey, I enjoy this. And like the can says, it works every time. Yes, it does. But, you know, and these beers aren't for everybody. This is stuff that most people turn their nose up to. I'm not going to drink that garbage. But to me, hey, it's not garbage. Hey, I'm that guy who can drink Cantillons one day, followed up with a high gravity Colt 45 the next. But, you know, hey, each his own. So, hey, I'm John Sharon, Zoneone Beer Club. Follow the blueprint. Malt liquor. Label out. Works every time.